Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm gonna be playing some more Spider-Man. Let's hop right in and continue the DLC. I believe I'm in the Turf Wars DLC, the first part of it. I still have the second and third parts after I, finish up all this. And then I should be able to move on to Miles Morales. Now Miles Morales, it
There's
is the
only one way
shortest
out
in
of
the
here.
series.
The way they came in.
Um, okay. I was not expecting that.
I'm distracted. I'm almost to the exit. He's getting away. Next time, try the gift shop.
Oh god, that was a lot closer than what I needed it to be. Like, Jesus Christ. What is it with this battle?
I'll break you, little man!
I'm almost to the exit. Can't let them escape.
That was... I'm gonna have to stay down here, for the art stuff.
A couple more like that and it's over!
Okay,
Gotta get out. They're trying to steal that art. How about as a consolation prize, I send you a poster of
okay.
that piece for your
Time to
prison
take out this brute guy.
I'll break you, little man!
I have to take out these last two art guys, I think.
Almost there.
Gotta get to the exit and cut him off.
Okay, time to defeat this guy.
Cheer up. Maybe they'll have art classes in prison.
Okay. I have to defeat these brutes.
I'm distracted. I'm almost to the exit. He's getting away.
That was way too close. That was honestly a lot closer than what I needed it to be.
Got it.
Okay, let's just hope that there's no more enemies here. I'm gonna have to turn off my mic.
I can handle this clown!
Too slow. They're trying to steal that art.
I'm done! He's taking out too many of them! Bring him down!
Okay, time to take out this last guy. I genuinely do not know how to get over to him. Okay, there we go. I think that was the last one. Okay, it should be, judging by that little animation.
Peter, you there? You okay?
Yeah, I think I got him
The
all.
Maria. I gotta get back
A
to
lot
the
of art to put
Maria.
back, though.
What about the Maria? This could have all been a distraction.
My thoughts exactly.
It's
I'll head
right
back
there.
Hopefully the glass was thick enough.
It's literally right there.
Security wall's intact and bulletproof. Nobody's getting near the Maria anytime soon.
Mission accomplished then?
I'm gonna turn off my mic.
So,
Yeah, I am gonna have to call you right back.
Why? What's going on?
You look good. Been working out?
Oh. I mean, you know, a little.
So, you swinging solo now? Or back with your ex?
It's a lot of questions.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, I hear that's bad for cats.
How about you tell me why you're really here?
I was just waiting for the right moment. Look behind you.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take out all these guys. Wait, I am so screwed. I'm really low on HP. I really need some HP back. Okay, let's just hope I can actually survive this fight. Okay, I'm dodging all the rockets so far, except for that one that hit me at the beginning of the fight.
He's hurt now. He's airborne.
But the funniest thing that I've ever heard, like the crazy, well, it's not really funny, but it's more or less outright borderline insane. I've literally seen people call literal terrorist organizations, being Hamas and Al-Qaeda. I've literally seen them call both those groups defense groups. Yeah, do with that information as you will. And the obvious idiocy behind it. Yeah, do with that information as you will, because it's obviously idiotic. It's the most borderline insane thing I've genuinely ever heard. I mean, come on. Al-Qaeda literally caused the darkest day in American history. Well, at least one of them anyways. Like, how can you call that a defense group? Whenever there's proven examples of them being literal terrorists. Like, yes, what Israel is doing is bad. I'm not gonna deny that. But neither is Palestine or Iran. If you think about it for more than half a second and use even a quarter of your brain power. Like, I did not expect people to be so genuinely stupid. Like, come on, they're literal terrorist organizations, and people are trying to say that they're defense groups. Okay, time to defeat this guy. But yeah, it is so stupid to hear something like that. Something that literally insane. Something that obviously insane. Like, I wish I was joking. Like, I legit wish I was. But people are seriously that insane. I'm gonna turn off the light. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, like, how are people that delusional and that insane to think that a couple of terrorist organizations are somehow a defense group?
Weren't you gonna stop stealing art?
Who said I'm here for the art?
Like,
What
yes,
are you doing?
I'm not gonna deny that Israel, the genocide that they're doing, I'm not gonna deny that's bad.
Again.
But so is Iran and Palestine for having those literal terrorist organizations and doing absolutely nothing to stop it. I mean, come on. I'm not the... There's seriously no way. I can't be the only one with half a brain cell
Peter,
to
is
even
everything
acknowledge
okay?
that.
Sorry.
And that's
MJ,
honestly
just,
why I don't
ran
choose
into an old friend.
sides in conflicts, wars,
Trouble.
whatever. That kind of stuff exactly is that's the exact kind of reasons why I don't choose sides in conflicts, wars, or anything. Because usually it ends up with all sides involved being like somehow bad or, severely screwed up.
So Black Cat was the one who went in through the roof?
Like that is legit the reason why.
Yeah.
Like that is
She was
like they're always
probably
trying to
watching
push
me
a
the whole time
narrative.
I was in there.
Like, and what makes it worse is how I've legit seen people try and say, "Oh, Palestine and Iran are completely innocent and haven't bombed thousands of, like hundreds, if not thousands of buildings."
So what do you think was on that drive?
With those terrorist organizations. I am legit sick and tired of people acting like Iran and Palestine are innocent. If they really were innocent, why haven't they done anything about Hamas or Al Qaeda? Like, honestly. They are legit terrorist organizations. They should have done something about it years ago, if not
Better check it
decades.
out.
And it genuinely ticks me off how nobody's even saying a word about that. Like, it genuinely ticks me off about that. Like, they're basically trying to force a narrative that, the mustache man from World War II would only agree with. That is basically the entire ideal that they're trying to push with this entire conflict. One that only the mustache man from World War II, the German leader from World War II, would ever agree with. Like, there's no way I'm the only one that even uses my brain there.
Okay, buddy.
Like,
Let's find
legit.
the other explosives. Disarmed. Need to find the others.
Like, there's genuinely no way people are this ignorant to literal terrorist organizations. Like, there's no way that they're genuinely this stupid.
Spider bottles see the bomb
Like,
triggers. as
yes,
bright
I'm not
blinking
gonna
lights.
deny that, what Israel is doing. I'm not gonna deny that's bad. I actually have comprehension skills to actually know that a genocide is bad. But at least, I'm not even gonna defend Palestine or Iran either, because I actually have comprehension skills to acknowledge, yeah, maybe the terrorist organization is someone that you shouldn't be supporting. The literal terrorist organizations. I'm not stupid enough to blindly trust a country with those kinds of issues. Like, I'm just not gonna blindly put all my trust in a country because of that.
That's the last one.
And sorry if that offends you if you can't handle the
Better
truth,
keep a lookout for
you
more of these
insensitive
around the city.
twats. Sorry if you can't handle that, but it's the truth. Palestine and Iran are not innocent. Neither is Israel. All three of them are guilty of at least something.
This is Detective Mackey.
Sorry if you can't handle that. Something that involves a lot of
What can I
deaths.
do you for, Detective?
Probably better if we spoke in person.
Iran, Al Qaeda was practically, they committed their own genocide on September 11th, 2001. They literally committed their own mini genocide.
That museum heist was crazy.
Like,
It's not Black Cat's style to work with guys
like there's no
him.
way people can just
But
blindly
Lindsay can
ignore
find out
that.
the story behind that data drive.
There's genuinely no way people can be that stupid and that ignorant and that blind to blindly trust those countries. I don't care if you're left wing, right wing, Democrat, Republican, whatever. I genuinely don't care. But if you're gonna be that blind to blatant facts, maybe you shouldn't have an opinion. Maybe you should have your free will and opinions taken away. If you genuinely have to be that blind to obvious facts by now. Like, genuinely. I think those kinds of people
Detective Mackey, I
need their
presume?
free will
Thanks for
taken
coming.
away or something.
I want to talk to you
Or their
about the
opinion,
Black
or their
Cat.
ability to make
I plead the
opinions.
fifth.
Not the new
if they're
cat,
that
the old
blind
one,
to
20 years
facts
ago.
and to
I
factual
worked the
statements.
case.
Black Cat is a copycat? Huh. What happened to the original?
He died in prison, but we never found all the paintings he stole. I've got a new lead, but the department doesn't want to waste resources on an old case.
But anyways,
Wasting
I'm just going to move on to a
resources is
different
kinda my
subject
specialty.
Great.
because I've already
Head to
talked
this
about it
location.
enough in this
I'll fill you
video.
on the way.
But yeah, the original Black Cat that they were talking about in that conversation, that was actually Felicia's father.
So I went through the files to give it one last shot. The old cat preferred to steal art. But right before he got busted,
Like
he
that's
hit a smoke
that's
detector
Felicia's, the current
detectors.
Black Cat's
That's
father,
random.
the original one, anyways.
He stole the Americium 241 inside him. We thought had a
He
virus
died
on
in prison after
radioisotopes.
Spider-Man took him in
I
or
was
something,
watching a movie
and
the
then
other night and
he
saw
somehow
something
died
that
in
gave me an
prison.
idea.
I don't know,
What if
but
you
like,
tagged the paintings he stole with those
and
isotopes
that's the main
and
reason why
help
Felicia
find them
became
once he
the
got
new
out?
Black Cat.
What movie were you watching? Wait, don't tell me. Spoilers.
So I was thinking, if we track the isotope, we could find the stolen paintings.
I have a scintillation counter in my suit that should do it. I'll call you if I find anything.
Thanks, Spider-Man. If I can close the books on this one, I can retire in peace.
I want to help that guy retire. I mean, come on, it's the least I could do as Spider-Man.
I think I'm close to one of those stolen paintings. The signal's coming from this power box, but I'm not detecting any electricity. Maybe it's an art storage tube.
Why is there paintings in
Detective,
electric
I found a
boxes?
stolen
I'm gonna turn
painting.
off my mic.
It was hidden in a fake power box.
Yes, I knew it. Leave it there. I'll have someone pick it up. In the meantime, I'll send you some other locations we know Hardy frequented.
Sounds good. Wait, did you say Hardy?
Yeah, the original cat's name was Walter Hardy. I'll pull his files and have more details next time we talk.
Walter Hardy, the original Black Cat. Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat that I know. This appears to be a family business.
Okay, I'm back.
Peter, the police scanner just
Oh my
reported
God,
an active
MJ's
shootout
back.
around Hudson and North Moore.
Isn't that area controlled
Like,
by the Majin?
I legit
Yeah,
don't like
whoever Black Cat
MJ's
stole,
character after,
it might have just
you know,
triggered
after
gang
everything
war.
done in the
Well, I'm on
Sam
my way to
Raimi
check it
trilogy,
out.
everything shown from her
Any
in
other
these
updates on the
games,
museum heist?
you
So
know,
here's what
all
I
that
got.
other stuff. Like,
Nobody knows
I've
what was on
legit
that drive in the
barely
Maria
even seen a
painting.
good representation of
But word is,
MJ as a
Hammerhead
character,
now has the
like
drive, and the Majin
Mary
families
Jane
are freaked
MJ.
out about it.
Like, I've never
Must've been
seen a
pretty
good
valuable if it made a
representation of her
notorious art thief
character
ignore art.
since
Why she's working
before
for Hammerhead.
the Raimi
She usually
trilogy.
flies solo.
Who knows? I stopped trying to
Yeah.
figure out Felicia a long time ago.
Felicia,
If
huh?
that doesn't say that
You guys
they
are
don't
on
know
a
how to
first name
handle her
basis
character
now?
anymore,
Well, I
maybe
mean,
she shouldn't be in the
I
comics
guess,
anymore.
Maybe.
Well,
If they
let's
don't
just
even
keep
know
each
how to
other in
handle
the
her
loop,
character,
okay?
you know, to actually make her likable. Heck, that's one of the main reasons why Zendaya isn't like Mary Jane MJ. She's Michelle Jones MJ. Like that's one of the main reasons is because they don't know how to handle her character. They don't know how to handle Mary Jane's character, which is honestly pretty upsetting. I mean, once you take into effect, there was so many better options for Peter in a romantic sense than MJ. Like, there are so many better options for him. You know, besides the one who's most commonly for the streets by now. And that's literally what most of her characters, most of her adaptations can be summed up as, being for the streets. You know, the for the streets party girl who doesn't know how to say no. All she says is yes to, you know, random men putting their hands on her.
Time to shut this down before someone
Something.
gets killed.
Like, and that's something that I legit hate about her character. They don't know how to, they basically, don't know how to write her character besides being borderline a prostitute. Like, if you think about it, they're like the only way that they even know how to write her character and MJ's character is basically making her a prostitute. That's literally the only way you can really describe her character anymore. Yes, her original character was like that. The original adaptations of her character were like that. But at least they knew how to write her and give her depth instead of just making her, you know, basically a prostitute. You know, that's willing to get her next high at any chance she has.
Delivery truck. Hope it's those new slippers I
Like,
ordered.
that is legit why I don't like her character anymore. They actually used to give her depth and emotion in her character. But now, all they do is just make her a borderline prostitute.
Things all here.
And that's honestly really upsetting to see her character. Like, I honestly cannot stand that. Like, how they handle... Like, they either make them the most insufferable characters imaginable. Like, they usually end up making the female characters in media anymore. Either, you know, basically borderline prostitutes who's willing to hook up with anybody that they can get their hands on, or basically just make them an emotionless, flawless, you know, husk of a character. That is literally what they do with most female characters anymore. Okay, I'm gonna have to heal. I am seriously in need of healing. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for him to shoot off the gun. Okay, time for him to shoot off the gun. I guess that's the only way I can attack these guys is waiting for them to shoot off their gun. And then going in for the, like, you know, attacking
Did I get
them.
everyone?
You know what? That would be kind of horrifying to see in the real world.
Do I get time off if I talk?
You won't if you don't.
Oh, the white-haired chick. She told us to come down here and make some noise.
Sucker bait. And I'm the sucker. Where'd you meet her?
The bodega on Waverly.
MJ, the whole shootout was a distraction. Black
Okay,
Cat set it up
time
to draw
to
police away from Waverly Street.
One of the
time
other
to
Berkshire
actually,
families has a
you know,
farm
go
on
to the
Waverly.
next mission.
The Ciceros, I think.
Maybe I can still catch her. Felicia takes her time. She's nothing if not methodical.
Is she now?
Okay, I'm gonna have
I'll keep you
to.
posted.
I'm gonna check and see how long I've been recording for. Okay, I should have enough time to start up this mission, and then work on it for a little bit.
There's the bodega. All right,
You know, if I
Felicia,
actually have
where are
time to
you?
finish it, then I'll finish it. Okay. Time to head up here, I guess.
There's her stakeout gear. What were you looking at, Felicia? Gotcha.
So, that's what I was looking for. Oh, come on. Chase after her. She literally just entered a building illegally. And you did nothing to stop her.
Oh, hey, Spider.
Felicia, the Magi are no joke. You shouldn't be playing with them.
Oh, but I like to play.
Yeah, I bet a lot of you would like to be in that kind of position with Felicia.
You guys sure do jump to quick conclusions.
Okay.
I'm not working looking for Hammerhead or any other crime family.
Time to
We're on a
attack,
wrong time.
because that's something that I desperately need to do right now. Okay, time to. I've got to take out these smaller guys first, because they're the easier targets, you know. Okay. I'm almost done with these enemies. Oh god, I'm low. I'm low on HP. Okay, time to defeat this big guy. Okay, that was not the brightest choice. Trying to blind myself practically with a guy with a minigun. You know, that was not the brightest choice I had. Okay, this guy's almost down. Well, at least most of them are anyways. Okay, I have to heal by using battle focus. Come on, aim off the gun. Okay, there we go. I have to heal again. Okay, there we go. I think is there one left or something? What? Oh, there he is. I almost completely missed him there.
That was fun. Where's Felicia?
Why is he in the building? Like, why is he clipped into the building? Okay.
I like watching you. Reminds me of old times.
What's on that drive?
Not entirely sure, to be honest.
Then why are you stealing it?
If I don't,
Is there something more between them?
they'll kill my
Something?
son. Wait, your son?
Son?
Damn it. Felicia
She has a
son?
kid?
Can't be. I mean, it could be, and I could be. No. I'm not gonna think about
She
that.
has a kid?
MJ, I found the cat, but she got away.
Really? How methodical of her.
She stole another data drive.
So each family has a drive. Wonder what's on them. Did you learn anything
Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna end
not
today's
much.
video after
Okay.
this,
else?
call.
Sounds like she's helping
I'll do my
Hammerhead
outro
make a
once it
power
finishes
play on
up.
the other crime families.
Which could end badly for everyone.
The last thing the city needs is a gang war. I'll let you know if I turn up any info on those drives.
Okay, I'm gonna end today's video here. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Wait a minute.